Hi everyone, so I promised a while ago, and I've also been requested by actually quite a few people to review the Avon Ideal Flawless Foundation. I'm going to get straight into it with no blabbing. So it's from Avon. If you don't know what Avon is, I have a blog post written about it. A lot of people know what Avon is. It's basically a catalogue company that you can buy makeup products, beauty products, bath, skincare products from. And they're exclusive to this catalogue, you can't buy in store. This is one of their latest foundations. Alicia Dixon is spokeswoman for Avon at the moment, and she joined as this was launched, so she was heavily in the production or in the media of it. So that's what it looks like. First of all, packaging is absolutely beautiful. I have it to compare to Chanel Pro Lumiere. This is discontinued, but not that matters, but it's basically almost exact same packaging. The Chanel one is frosted, this one is clear. Really is a complete like dupe for it, packaging wise. So there it is there. It's a glass bottle. You get 30 ml of product. It is retailing for $15.50. 1 second, I'll just double check that actually. This is the latest Avon catalogue. Yes, $15.50 full price, but Avon are brilliant for doing deals like 2 for 12, 2 for 15, €5 off, loads of different deals. So my actual advice if you want to buy this is to buy it when it's on offer. Don't pay full price, because the next catalogue you'll get, it will guaranteed it will be on offer. So $15.50 for 30 ml, very reasonable. 16 shades. I might as well show you the shades actually while I have it here in front of me. They're all the shades that it comes in. So it goes from very light to quite dark. I have to say I'm really happy with this colour I have myself. This one is the lightest shade that they have, and it's in light pink. Is that what it's called? Yeah, light pink. This is the absolute lightest shade they have, and I have to say I'm really delighted with it. It's one of the best matching foundations to my skin that I've ever come across. Comparison wise, MAC, I'm matched, well they matched me NW20, I'm not, I'm definitely NW15 or lower. I prefer to have a paler foundation and bronze it with bronzer. I don't, as I think most people would agree, you don't want to go for a dark foundation, so this is beautiful. I would nearly say this is a tiny bit lighter than my skin, but foundations tend to oxidize, meaning they will go half shade darker on your skin, so really I cannot fault this colour from my skin. I have it to compare to MAC NW15, really, like there's no, look, it's completely different. This looks much, like on camera now, that looks much oranger. Even though this is called light pink, this is way lighter. Massive thumbs up for the colour selection. It does go quite dark. I have heard some darker skin ladies saying it's not dark enough for them, but it's the same. I'm sure there's lighter people than me that it's not going to get, but it's one of the best I've come across so far personally. It claims to be oil-free and long-lasting. I would agree that it is oil-free. I wouldn't recommend it for dry skin. Now this is a bit of yes, no, people aren't fully agreeing on this. Personally, from my own recommendation is I wouldn't fully recommend it for very dry skin. If you've a bit tight dry skin, it'll be fine, but if you do have very dry flaky skin, I wouldn't recommend it. When I first tried this, I was a bit sick and I was dehydrated and I was blah blah blah. My skin was very dry, noticeably dry. You could see it dry, and it was the wrong time to try it because it did not apply nice at all. It completely picked up on the dry parts of my skin, so I wouldn't recommend it for dry skin. Other people have used it, say that it's fine, that it's moisturising, so it really does depend on your skin, as with all other foundations. Long lasting, it's not one that I would consider very long lasting. I have to say my Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation is much more long lasting than this one, even though both of them are quite comparable. They both apply very easily. I use, 1 second, I'll just get it for you. I have been using my Blank Canvas Cosmetics F20 brush. It's basically like the F80 from Sigma, except it is much softer. It's really much softer, and it's really applying this foundation with this, it really glides onto the skin so easily. I heard Pixie Woo saying, I think it was a blog post that they done, that it sets, that you have to work with it quickly. I don't fully agree with that. Well, I guess you don't want to be leaving it on your skin for a couple of minutes and then rubbing it in, but I think it does, you don't have to work too fast with it. Blends beautifully. Again, because it's such a good match to my skin, I don't have to layer and layer it on. Coverage wise, it's a natural coverage. It's definitely not heavy, it's not light, it's really mid-range natural coverage. I will insert a video of me applying it so you can see my skin before and after. I don't have many spots or anything like that, but I do have discoloration and a couple of red. They're not actually spots, they're always on my skin. They've never left my skin. They're like red. I'm not actually sure what they are. If you know what they are, let me know. But I'll insert that clip now so you can see the before and after. So I hope that gave you some sort of indication as to the coverage of it. This is the same day I'm wearing it now, so this is it now. I actually haven't powdered all over my face. The only place I feel I need to powder is around my nose and my chin. That's the only place where I feel I need to powder this foundation, which is great. I think I'm just a little bit more oily. I don't think I'm oily, I think I'm just shiny. I've said that before, but whatever. So you don't necessarily have to powder, but if you do powder, it does last longer. I've tested this as well. It does last longer if you powder, but that goes without saying. But it's not the most long lasting, and it does claim to be long lasting, so that's the one thing that I do disagree with. It has SPF 15 in it. It says it there on it actually. SPF 15, which doesn't majorly impact on photography. I don't get much of flashback of it because it is just 15. It's very strange because a lot of foundations are SPF 15, and I do notice that it alters according to the camera, on the camera, but with this it doesn't, which is quite strange. Maybe it's because the foundation is so light already, I'm not really sure, but I haven't noticed it being very obviously flashbacky. So that's all I can say in that really. I'm not massively knowledgeable about flashback and all this and photography and kind of that kind of thing, but I haven't noticed any massive problems. I think I would rate Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation before this, but this one is coming in close after it. Much better shade selection and nice packaging. It's really sleek. I really do like the packaging. There is very tiny, very slight shimmer in it. It's way less that I don't think the camera is even going to pick it up. Oh, it's so hard to know with the light. You probably can't even. Yeah, you can kind of see it just along here a tiny bit. It's nothing, like, really, you can't see it. This is Curlista, so that's shimmer, but it is so minimal, it does not pick up at all. And I think that is about it. I highly rate it. If you have tried it, do let me know. Yes, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any more requests, do let me know, and I will speak to you soon. Bye!